In Kenya's arid and semi-arid lands, learning is shaped by more than lessons. Families navigate economic pressure, climate shocks, and limited access to services. As children grow into adolescence, many lack clear information about their changing bodies, their health, their rights, and their futures. Gender expectations shape daily life, alongside poverty, insecurity, and unequal opportunities. All of this enters the classroom with every learner, every day.
The norms and expectations of the society show up in children through their roles they play. Boys are assigned roles such as looking after the animals, going for raids, and even some of them becoming border riders. And the girls have been also assigned roles of fetching firewood, and they're the ones doing household and domestic chores at home.
School should be where children build confidence, friendships, and a sense of safety. But in many ASAL communities, stress and worry can follow learners into class.
The girls have the mentality that they are supposed not to go to school. So the norms almost affected the girls. When the girls come to our schools, some are big girls because they were locked outside there in the rural areas so that they can wear beads, so that their parents get cows, because they value girls as a way of getting property in the society.
Children also carry important roles in family and community life, responsibilities that are part of the culture and daily life here. When resources are stretched, those responsibilities can become heavier, affecting time, focus, and participation in school. Some learners face insecurity at home or in the community. Some experience or witness gender-based violence.
Watoto sana sana ndio huwa na move long distances wakati wa kame kutafuta maji. Alafu huko kwa hiyo harakati kuna wale wakora. Pengine wanaweza kuta watoto wakitembea, pengine ni wasichana wanaanza kudefile watu ama kureka watoto njiani, sababu wamepatikana tu wana move wenyewe bila watu wazima.
Teachers care deeply about their learners, but many have never received training on social emotional well-being or gender-responsive teaching. Large classes, limited resources, and pressure to complete the curriculum leave little space to address these needs. This work started from one clear belief: learning and well-being can't be separated. The project, Adapting NIA Learning for Gender Equity in ASAL Schools, tested a proven Kenyan health education and life skills program in 2 ASAL counties by focusing on social emotional well-being and gender equity, helping teachers and education leaders create classrooms and school environments where every learner can participate and feel safe.
The NIA Guide is an RCT-proven program that supports adolescents with tools to help them navigate puberty and live their purpose. For this particular project, which is funded by the Global Partnerships of Education through IDRC, we are working in arid and semi-arid lands to gather data which will enable us to contextualize the NIA Guide to support socio-emotional well-being and gender equity and inclusion in the ASAL communities. So it was very key that we listen to the community, hear what they understand about health, education, life skills, socio-emotional well-being, and then support them to understand it better by using the information that they have given us.
Here's the policy question this project responds to. If teacher support is strengthened in ASAL schools, can classrooms become safer, more inclusive, and more engaging, even in resource-constrained settings? The training recognized the realities teachers work within and positioned them as frontline drivers of well-being and gender equity in school. Together, they explored how gender norms and daily stress can show up in learning.
The participants of the training came from 10 schools, 5 in Garissa County and 5 in Turkana County. The individuals from each of those schools included the teachers, heads of institutions, and we also invited members of the sub-county education department.
As a CSO, My role, I was able to provide that feedback that I get when I visit schools. I observe the lessons, then see what the teachers are doing. Also share with the heads of institutions so that they tell me some of the challenges as administrators they are facing, so that during the training now, we can address some of those challenges which are facing teachers.
They practiced small, realistic shifts they can keep building over time.
That training we learned how we can able to identify and disturb the learner in class who is absent-minded, is just about he should not concentrate in the class. So you are advised that you are supposed to call that learner, then you sit with him or her, then you start exploring what might be the challenge. So the child now will open up and tell you one of two, three challenges. So then you will now know on how to handle this learner and how we can cooperate with the class setup. Also another one, the method of delivery in class. For the learner to benefit, it's supposed to be learner-centered approach, whereby the learners now we are supposed to engage more, yes, whereby you can follow them in a group discussion instead of a teacher dominating in a lesson.
From the inclusion, I learned that the girls are lagging behind, maybe because they see a girl as a person to do chores at home. They forget that they are also part of the learning process. So through that training, we are able to support the girl child to be able to compete in such a way that they are able to answer the questions in the classroom. When you see them lagging behind, we prompt them that we want even the girl to participate, even in the leadership of the classroom. For example, we are electing the class prefect, we choose a boy and a girl, just to elevate the standard of a girl child who has lagged behind for so many years.
In the training, that's when you are told community practices in school. These things are supposed to be done, and that's what it is now practically in school. We normally do it in various terms. So we meet as a community practice in a committee. Then we sit, we identify these challenges that our learners are undergoing in our school, even as teachers. Then we bring those challenges. Then now we find what factors contribute to that challenge and what are some of the remedies they can put in place so that they can solve that issues.
After the training, teachers began describing a shift. They reported stronger awareness of learners' well-being and the role gender can play in participation and confidence. They formed communities of practice, identified learners who needed support, and collaborated to help them in times of crisis. With this knowledge, they began trying new ways of engaging learners, especially those who often sit back, stay quiet, or feel left out.
After the training, I now realized that some of these learners are even undergoing challenges at home, and some of these challenges are affecting them even in classes. So when I'm doing lesson planning or scheming, I'm now able to put them in mind. I'm now able to accommodate all of them.
We normally have guidance and counseling in school. Initially it was there, but it was not functional. That after the training now we made it functional.
We are taken through induction and we learn some few skills that we are able to handle the learners with the special cases and give them the appropriate guidance that they need.
The relationship between us and teachers have come more stronger than those days in the past. Some years ago, we are not allowed to enter the staff room, and even if we want to ask a teacher a question, we were not just allowed. But these days, our head teacher have said we allowed learners to go to staff room if they had a question for the teacher.
To reach this number that we have, enrollment of this school, the 6 teachers cannot do it alone. The number of teachers that have this information, it is minimal. This program, it has come back in to add the number of teachers and given a longer period for us to get more knowledge on it. So if it can be given 1 year, the information will sink to we as educators and it will trickle down to the learners.
When most of the teachers are equipped with this knowledge, this can make schools to be a safe space for these learners. These learners can now be able to even express themselves. They can now be able to come out and share with the teachers what they are undergoing. Because now these teachers are not just teachers, but are now even parents and even guardians.
When teachers are equipped to support well-being and gender equity, learning improves. But teachers can't do this alone. If we want inclusive, safe classrooms in all communities, classrooms where every child can participate and thrive, teacher support must be strengthened. Training, coaching, practical tools, and follow-up that lasts beyond a single workshop. Because inclusion is something they experience when a teacher knows how to see them, support them, and make space for their voice.
We will continue working with KICD. The data collected from Garissa and Turkana will enable us to contextualize the NIA guide to enable us have a curriculum that supports the contextual issues in those two counties and other ASAL counties in the region.
The change has started, and with sustained support, it can grow. If 2 months of training and coaching could achieve so much change, imagine what rollout at scale could do for learners across Kenya and beyond.